Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to my viewers. I believe you are all doing good. A lot of my colleagues and friends and viewers keep asking of how to apply for German permanent residence after studies in Germany. So with my knowledge in how to get these documents done, I would like to use this opportunity and this platform to educate or to give information about how to apply for German permanent residence after studies in Germany. A lot of people keep wondering if it is possible as a student to get permanent residence in Germany. The answer is yes, it is possible, but you need certain requirements as to getting the permanent residence done in Germany. So I want to read from the website of the German Foreign Office, and it is in Dutch. So I want to read it in English to the audience of my viewers. So he says that a student who is a foreigner and got his degree in German university can get a permanent residence in Germany. A student who is a foreigner and got his degree in a German university can apply for permanent residence. But there are certain conditions attached to this sentence. The first one is that he or she has to complete his studies properly in the country. Thus, a student must properly complete his or her education in Germany. Second is he or she has been learning German for the last 2 years. You know, language is a very important aspect of integration into a country. So once you enter any foreign land, it is required that you try as much as possible to learn the language, because it is required that at least you should be trying to learn the language for at least 2 years. And the third point is that one must be working with a normal residence permit. You know, once you are a student, you are normally allowed to work on part-time basis, because as a student, you are not entitled to work on full-time. So with the normal residence as a student, it is expected of you to be working on a normal basis. So if you are doing this, it means that you qualify to apply for this residence permit. So the requirement as to what is needed to apply for permanent residence in Germany is as follows. And as I earlier said, it is in Dutch, so I will translate into English and then speak it out to my audience. So these requirements are, first, an application form in a written form. One must fill an application applying for the permanent residence. This is the first requirement. You must fill a form. The second is you must have a bachelor degree from a German university. You must have a bachelor, a master's, or a PhD degree from a government university in Germany. When they say government university, they're trying to say that a state-owned university. Because, for instance, there might be a university which is a Spanish university but has its branch in Germany. If you are attending such an institution, it is not a state-owned university. It's just a branch of a university that has been established in Germany. So with such a university, you don't qualify to apply for the permanent residence. You must attend a state-owned university. The third point is that you must be working. You must be working. You being a worker as a student comes in two folds. It's either you work on part-time basis or you work as a freelancer. So you working as a freelancer means that you work on your own, and it shows that your pension insurance is working. So at the end of the years, you're supposed to demonstrate a contribution to the pension scheme. So with this, you qualify to apply for permanent residence in Germany. The fourth point is that this degree must be attained in a government-recognized university. As I said earlier, it is required that you provide a degree from a government university. So if you have a degree from any private university, I'm sorry, you don't qualify to apply for a permanent residence in Germany. The fifth point is that you should have paid your pension insurance for the government for at least 24 months. It is your obligation to be paying a pension insurance as you work and contribute to the development of the country. So it is expected of you to provide at least 24 months of this insurance. You give them a proof that you'll be working either for the private sector, the government sector, or as a freelancer. So your pension scheme or the insurance that you've been paid is going to determine your contribution to the economy, and they will consider that in issuing a residence permit for you. The sixth point is that if you have any assistance, don't hesitate to call the Foreign Office for clarification. If you need any help as to which document to be attached, don't hesitate to call the Foreign Office, and that they are ready to tell you which document that is supposed to be provided. The seventh point is that you're supposed to provide a proper health insurance. And the last and the most important requirement for applying for German permanent residence is that you must at least have a B1 German proficiency. A B1 German proficiency is an important requirement because the language is an aspect of the culture. So without the language, it will be very difficult for them to give you access to their system and give you the permission to work, because it is based on their language that you are going to work efficiently and effectively. So with this, it is required to have at least a B1 language proficiency. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, subscribe, and share for more updates. Thank you.